And we are back with some more Ironsworn Starforged. Last time we finished our first sector, we created our starting sector, the Lumen Abyss, with good old Enton, Karn, and Ordos, with a settlement on each planet. But right now, the only settlement we're on, and we have like, I guess we're like we've been here for maybe, let's say, like a day or so, or maybe we just got here. We just came here. I don't know. I feel like the whole exile thing was a very recent event. Where we then came across Snipe. Guess we should give Snipe a name. Alright, there we go. His name is Bruno Quint, but everyone calls him Snipe. Or I mean, that's what his call. That was his call sign. Envision an inciting incident. Begin your adventure. In this exercise, you'll identify a trouble or goal worthy of an iron vow. But I thought I had my iron vow, or I guess like. Wait, what? I thought we did our iron vow. Oh, I see. Okay, so like, this is our background vow, which is like, yeah, the like biggest of vows. It's just really just find the truth behind the secret covenant laws. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but eventually. Oh, you can have it auto mark, so it doesn't have to be like. Interesting. I like that. Okay. Anyway, put that back. These are all epic. Okay, have your character sheet, asset cards, and dice ready. To record your vow, use your journal or printable progress track worksheet. Should I use the vow as... I mean, I guess it's progress. A vow would be like something crazy. What's the difference? Okay, so... yeah, background vow is finding the truth behind the secret covenant laws. That's never... we have no idea. That's like... That is century old knowledge. No one's gonna know that. Or no, not century. Millennia? Maybe centuries? Anyway. Have your character sheet, asset cards, and dice ready. To record your vow, use your journal or the printable progress track worksheet in the Starforged play kit. Step 1. Envision an inciting incident. An inciting incident is the problem at the beginning of a story that propels the protagonist into action. Everything up to that point is backstory. It is the inciting incident that begins your campaign. At this point, you may already have a problem or mission in mind for the start of your campaign. If so, jump to page 31 to get started. If not, consider the narrative fodder from the previous exercises. Select the truths, which faction, conflicts, or danger offer an opportunity for an adventure. Does your character have any duties, skills, or goals that lend themselves to a quest? Does your backstory imply an immediate danger or goal that must be dealt with? Is your ship in need of anything? Are there any settlement aspect projects or troubles that create an opportunity for a quest? Based on their role or goal, does your connection need something from you? Does a trouble in the sector or some aspect of it need to be dealt with? What makes a good insight? I mean, I feel like just helping out freaking Bruno over here. He just wants to find weapons for his people. I doubt it would solve any problem, but if he really believes that, like, just to give them a fighting chance that they should have weapons on hand, I could find, like, barrack. That's what it's called. A stash full of weapons, maybe like just an outpost nearby. That could be it. Make it personal. Why is this important to your character? Envision how this connects to your background skills and motivations. Well, maybe Bruno has knowledge about the clans that we don't know of. Considering the clans go way back during the Exodus era of the Forge. Same with the Covenant laws. If we can gain knowledge of the clans, that would be huge. Envision how this connects to your background skills and motivations. Most tasks are unworthy of a sworn vow. What makes this different? Make it a problem that won't go away on its own. The threats or forces at the heart of the situation will see it through, even if you ignore them. Give it a ticking clock. The problem won't wait for you. If you don't act, things will get worse or fall out of reach. Up the stakes. If the quest seems too mundane, envision factors that make the inciting incident more interesting or complex. Limit the scope. Don't try to save the universe out of the gate. Envision a trouble or goal that seems manageable. Something that can overcome. Well, I feel like it would have to do with my connection. Can the connection be a vow and a goal? Is that how that works? Don't try to save the universe out of the gate. Envision a trouble or goal that seems manageable. Something you can overcome in a session or two of play. How big should the goal be? Of a quest, of a vow. We could have it so we free the people of Neoma. That's pretty formidable. Formidable is how many? Like 1, right? Yeah. That's a pretty drastic one, though. I mean, that would help in terms of while we're in terms of freeing them and how Bruno wants us to, how Snipe wants us to find weapons for these rebels. If you're still stuck, roll action. Okay, no. Embellish or adjust the result in the context of your established character and setting. Be mindful of the best practices on the previous page. Make it relevant to your character and worthy of a sworn vow. Make it dramatic and interesting, but this will be a lower rank quest, so keep it relatively straightforward. Things may very well spin out of control on their own soon enough. Oh jeez. That's... Keep it what? Low ranked quest. So like dangerous would be enough to be low rank, right? Oh, oops, they may do a progress roll. I'd rather do the rolls with the actual dice. Yeah. Free the people of no, I feel like that'd be formidable. That's 1,000 people. Maybe. Disable one of the reactors? No. Free the workers of Neoma. Kinda. That would help in terms of Bruno, in terms of Snipe. Also wanting to help free the people. I'd assume he knows things about the clans, right? Find weapons, free workers. Finding the weapons won't free the workers, but it will lead to it. Setting the scene. Based on the nature of your inciting incident, where will you begin your story? Are you in the depths of space, about to encounter some new mystery or danger? Are you at the settlement you detailed in the previous exercise, ready to take on an urgent sworn mission? Whatever the location, you have two options for starting play. You can begin a prologue or in medias res. What the heck is in medias res? Jumping in with a prologue can help flesh out who you are and how you interact with the world. For example, imagine arriving at a settlement. Envision your starship settling onto a docking pad. See your character as they emerge. Why are you there? Where do you go? How do you interact with the inhabitants? Think of this as the sequence in a television show or movie before the credits roll. If you have a question about the location or the people there, ask the Oracle. If you are playing with allies, the prologue is an opportunity to roleplay relationships and introduce your personality and backgrounds. Play out a scene or two of your mundane day-to-day interactions. This is the calm before the storm. When the time is right, introduce the inciting incident to help drive your story forward. If you don't... Oh, okay. Okay, so it has to be like really inciting. Hold up. Okay. I see. If you didn't think of an inciting incident, our incident is going to be we're freeing imprisoned workers of Neoma. How about Snipe told us about how there were workers being unjustly imprisoned deep within, deep underneath the reactors for disobeying the corrupt factions, the things that they said. Yeah. Wait, hold up. While Snipe, for his actual bond, is to find weapons for them to rebel. So, one is helping imprisoned ones, escape. The other is actually helping them rebel against them. Which I guess I would have to choose if I do want to or not. I mean, eventually I would. I have a connection with him. I have a bond. I want to know what he knows about the clans. But would I want to? Starting in media res. Medias res? In medias res is a Latin term meaning in the middle of things. You start your story at a crucial point. Your inciting incident is happening now, or is in an imminent threat. Raider ships appear on the settlement's radar. A marauding creature attacks. The battered trade ship calls for help. You begin with a tense, action-oriented scene as you encounter the problem. Or you might frame the scene where you immediately swear a vow and commit to this quest, letting the result of that move trigger what happens next. Either way, it's time to swear an iron vow. I see, okay. Envision the vow, rolling the die. And that's where it all comes to there, all together. Okay. It says, okay, how about help the citizens of Neoma. Got it. Okay. We're gonna set the scene. We're gonna do it now. Whoa. What the heck is all this? Oh, is it every time I mark a thing it shows? That's crazy. Okay. That's interesting. New journal entry. We'll call it prologue. And how we got to this point. Okay. Imagination time. Can I make this like wider? Or maybe not? Alright. We land on... Oh geez. Hold up. Where's notepad? Oh, you know what? We could use frickin' good old this. Notion. That way I can look at sector names and whatnot. Prologue. I after leaving my home sector of from being exiled, I made my way to the Lumen Abyss sector. From there, I landed my ship on by the Enton system. Right. Docked at the Neoma settlement. Upon leaving my ship and asking for directions, no one... What, exiled wrong? Look toward... no, wait. Most of the citizens... No. Most of the people looked away from me. Did I not belong here? Everyone ignoring my presence. Everyone ignored my presence as they continued on their ways. The many energy factories Energy reactors. Many reactors forming this planet and settlement. Everyone looked disheveled. Yeah. Shoveled, weak, and I guess like unhealthy or poor. Does my character know about this corrupt? No, I guess not. It's like wouldn't really be until unhealthy. I assume from the I walked back to my ship and I noticed an old man. Admiring it. Elderly man. Wait, how old is frickin' Bruno? Middle-aged. They're just a man. An older man admiring it. I walked back to my ship when I noticed an older man admiring it. Seemed quite curious. And kept pacing around my ship. That's what he wanted. And he replied with, "Oh, what the hell is the friggin'? What's the founder clan area that we're in?" He replied with, "Malik." Malik. Like the clan. He pointed towards the insignia on my ship's wings? On my ship's left wing. And told me how he recognizes that symbol. My curiosity. I followed the man back to his home? I wanted to ask more questions. Wait. The man could tell I had more questions to ask. You pointed towards the insignia on my ship's left wing and told me how you recognize that symbol. Before I could ask how he knew, told me to follow him for we may be being what we may be watched. Okay. To my curiosity, followed them and back to his homely home, to his small home. To his small home, to his man back to his home. Deep within the settlement. I asked how he knew about the insignia, and he told me how was once a soldier for the Malik clan. But later was he set aside? Was he fired? He's ex-military. He was a soldier of the Malik clan, but deserted his his rank, his ranking. His job, his Laird deserted his, what's the word? A job. I'll just say job. Laird deserted his work, his job. But Laird deserted from them to how things were run. He didn't ask what he meant, but he wouldn't respond. He kept staring at the window, watching. Kept staring out the window. How he felt like a prisoner. And a soldier. That's what he meant, but he wouldn't respond. He kept staring out the window, looking directly at one of the reactor factories. Yeah, yeah. He then looked back towards me and mentioned how there were man, what is this music? Oh, there were imprisoned workers under of the reactors. Why? This dude's pretty freaking mysterious. How he wishes he could help free them, but oh right, I didn't really mention how he had a old man, one arm. That's what he meant, but he wouldn't respond. He kept staring out the window, looking directly at one of the reactor factories. He then looked towards me and mentioned how there were imprisoned workers under one of the reactors. Says how he wishes he could help them. Too weak. He's too weak and can't do much with one arm. I'll free the freaking prisoners if you give me some knowledge in exchange, you know? See how he said he wishes he could have. I'll free them. He's too weak and age has slowed him down. How age has slowed him down. I thought for a second. No, I thought to myself for a second and said, I'll help. Unexpectedly? Oh god. If I free those workers, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I feel like this is a pretty big mission, but we're a thief. We're good at stealing things, right? Maybe. If I find and free those workers, will you give? Will you? If I find and free those workers, tell me what you know about the Malik clan in exchange. Here. The man was shocked. Should really describe what they look like. Ugh. An old man with one arm admiring it. What does he look like? The man was shocked. Unexpectedly, I asked. Unexpectedly, I asked. Man was I asked. Yeah, it is a okay. The man was shocked. Thought. To him. He thought. to himself. So for a second, then agreed my offer. Bam. Prologue. That's it. Stakes aren't too high, but I mean, got free prisoners, right? He's not lying. He better not be lying. Alright. I mean, that seems like a good freaking prologue, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Add a journal entry. Prologue. Naoma. And the man. Oh, wait, I should probably also include, then told me call him Snipe. Okay. Naoma and the soldier. Ah, cool. Okay. Now what? When the time is right, introduce the inciting incident to help drive your story forward. Oh, I gotta swear an iron vow. Okay, hold up. Make the move. To set your quest in motion as a response to the inciting incident, make this move. Swear an iron vow. We swear upon an iron to complete a quest. Write a vow. Swear this vow to a connection. Add +1. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess I am swearing this vow to him. Right? Envision the vow. First, start with the fiction. This is an important moment of your character as you stand at the threshold of your new adventures and perils. You're about to bind yourself to a sacred promise. What iron totem do you hold? What do you say? Okay. Then I take out my... Can I make this farther? I wish I could drag this farther. I was right on here. I swore an iron vow. Write the vow. You and your allies will mark the vow on your vow worksheet or journal. Write the name of the vow and give it a rank. Since this is the starting vow, hopefully dealt with in a session or two of playtime, give it a rank of troublesome or dangerous. Probably dangerous. Then turn to the next page to roll the dice and resolve the move. Okay. I guess we're gonna make the move. Swore an iron vow. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, okay, hold up. Let's swear the our iron vow. How do I mess up me swearing an iron vow? Okay. Swearing our vow. After Snipe agrees to my offer, I reach underneath my like my neck cloak, like my collar, my cloak collar, and pull out an iron shard necklace. Iron shard necklace, or like it's attached to my neck. It's a necklace. Necklace. What the hell? What's the? I'll hold the shard in the palm of my hand and speak the iron vows. What's our name? Cole Thorne. Cole Thorne. Exile. Malik clan. I feel like saying of the blank clan wouldn't really work because we are exiled, right? Unless if you would still say it. Would you still say that you're part of this clan? Coal of Thorn. Vow. To Coal of Thorn. Coal of Thorn. We don't refer to our names though, right? I guess well I guess how about I? Exile of the Malik clan. Vow to free the imprisoned workers of Neoma. Bing bang boom. or like that prisoners. Yeah, imprisoned workers of Neoma. All right, time to make the vow. Palm my hand, speak the iron vows. Wait. I hold the palm. I hold the shard. I hold the shard in the palm of my hand. On my hands. Close my eyes and speak the iron vows. Vow to free the imprisoned workers of Neoma. It's gotta be super cheesy, like from the irons of Exodus. From the irons of the Exodus, I, exile of Malik, the Malik clan, vow to free the imprisoned workers of Neoma. And I'm just gonna say that every time. From the irons of from the irons of Exodus. I, exile of the Malik clan, vow to free the imprisoned workers of Neoma. I freaking love it. It's so good, but it's bad. It's so. Okay, well, let's see. Rolling the dice. Give your action die, 1/6 sided die, and challenge dice. Wait, grab your action die, yeah, and challenge dice, and roll them out all at once. Got it. Oh, oh no, no, oh shoot. Oh wait. It's not a miss. It's a weak. Add the value of your heart stat to the action die. If you're swearing this vow to your connection created in the previous exercise, add +1. If any assets with a bonus for this move, add those as well. Do I have any assets for this bonus? I don't think so. Let me just double check. That's for scavenging, infiltrator, mini blade, +1 momentum. You arm, multi-purpose. Yeah. Okay. Accessing a system. When you gather information, resupply, infiltrate. No. Okay. What would be with my heart? Oh shoot, +1. Hey, okay. Add +1. Add the value of your heart stat to the action die. So that's. Oh wait, no. Oh shoot. That's our action die. It's not this. It's this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Add the value of your heart to the action die. So, 4. Is there a way to change it? Add +1. If you're swearing this vow to your connection, add +1. Okay, so that'll give us 5, right? 1 + 3 and +1, that'd be 5. Bless. Okay. So that'll give us 5 instead. Can I change this? Reroll or something? Would be nice. Oh, it's 5. Okay. So if your action score beats both. Wait. Wait. I just realized these are double. What happens with doubles? Oh god. Okay, hold up. Rolling matches. When you make an action roll, check the value of the challenge dice. If they're the same, you've rolled a match. Some moves and assets offer specific outcomes for rolling a match. For example, if you explore a waypoint and roll a strong hit with a match, you can make a discovery. If your move and assets don't provide a specific result of a match, you can still use it as a prompt to make something interesting. Solo co-op. Alright. Heck, we could... I was gonna be like, well, I have no idea where the freaking... How would I know which reactor it is? But maybe we could follow one of the, like, one of the guards patrolling the area. Maybe they know? Okay, hold up. If your action score beats both challenge dice, you scored a strong hit. Take +2 momentum. You're confident, your next steps are clear. Envision what this means in the context of the situation and play what happens. And then begin your adventure. Depending on the results of the Swear an Iron Vow move, you may have a clear path forward for questions than answers, or you may need to overcome an immediate obstacle or threat. Envision what the outcome means and how you respond, and then play. Ask and answer questions about situations, people, creatures, and places you encounter. When you're unsure, ask the Oracle. When you do something or encounter something within the scope of a move, make that move. At first, you might be a bit confused. You might make mistakes. That's okay. You'll find your footing soon enough. Keep your reference sheets handy. If you have a question about a specific term in a move or asset, check the glossary on page 388. If you have a move or involved rules, actions, make a call and move on. We can look up the answer later using the details in the next chapter. For now, you are Ironsworn. You forge a galaxy, make your mark upon it. Damn. And that's it, huh? We're in it. In this chapter, we'll look at Starforged gameplay in detail. In particular, you'll find expanded information on framing and resolving various moves in the game, along with tips and options for customizing your experience. Don't read this chapter front to back. Instead, if you have a question about a specific move, activity, or best practice, go to that section. Also, remember that the moves are available as printable handouts in the Starforged Playkit. Refer to those handouts during the session, and come back to this chapter if you need guidance or more detail. Through moves, legacy rewards, and narrative prompts, Starforged emphasizes 3 primary undertakes: quest, connections, exploration. Session moves. Session moves fit into the flow of mechanics and fiction before, during, and after play. They provide methods for setting up content boundaries, adjusting content, and unlike most other moves, these session moves function primarily from the perspective of the players instead of your characters. They are a tool to moderate and facilitate safe and enjoyable play. When you begin a significant session or chapter of play, set a flag when you identify situations or topics you don't want to include. Wait, what? When you identify situations or topics you don't want to include, don't want to envision in detail, or otherwise may need mindfulness when approaching. That content is now flagged. Encounter content flagged as something to approach mindfully. Pause. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. For safety and stuff. I see, understand. Change your fate. When you encounter flight content, reject an oracle. Take a break. End a session. Begin a session. When you begin a significant session or chapter of play, do all the following. Do all of the following. Identify or adjust flag content. Set a flag. Review or recap what happened last. Flashback reveals. Set flag. Okay, alright. Take a break in session. Adventure moves. Face danger. Okay. And the rest it just moves. I see. Damn. We're in it, huh? Okay. Time to play it. And I guess I'll just have the moves on the side for now. Okay, but this is also not our how would I say? Like, it is our playtest, you know? Just to get an understanding. Who knows? I might be like, I might continue this. Or, I mean, like, we're going to continue this. We swore an iron vow. We can't just back away, you know? From the irons of Exodus, I exiled the Mal clan, vowed to free the imprisoned workers of Neoma. Was there a button for this? To swear an iron vow? You just swear it? I just want to see if there's a way to like include it in our journal. Probably not. Swear. Technically, we got a strong hit with a match. So how would we envision that? Or you know what? We'll end it. We'll end it now, cause we kind of got the gist of things. Kinda. We basically start our prologue, and next would just be the actual play. Our prologue is is landing on Neoma and helping Snipe. I don't want to give too much away of like these characters. Like there's so many things you can do with these characters, and it's just like I'd rather find it out as we do quests for them, as we do tasks and objectives, you know? As no one's gonna just tell them everything that we know. Also, our heart is at 1. Okay. Until next time, we shall start with an actual play. Hell yeah.